What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. It's Friday, December 3rd, October. I almost said October. December 3rd, and we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition tonight. Continuation of our every other week campaign, Jungles of Chult. It's a campaign setting that takes place in, obviously, Chult, which is a jungle setting in Forgotten Realms. And this takes place sometime after the last module, Tomb of Annihilation, came out, which is also based in Chult. And the characters are currently exploring the jungle, looking for a lost city of Asamakahoga Saka Kisakaba Azul. Kiskaba Azul. I don't know how to say it. But it's some lost city in the jungle, and they are specifically looking for a lost expedition that came into the city after the city was lost. So two losts, and they're looking for a necklace with a key on it, or just a key. They don't care about the necklace. They just need the key. I don't think they remember what the key's for, though. Who remembers what the key's for?
Isn't it for the other city?
Yeah,
Mazra?
sure. It's to open it's a door opener in Mesro. It's a key that opens doors in Mesro. So the key really has nothing to do with this city.
Happen.
This is just where it's to be found.
Yeah, and Clar flew down below the canopy to start to search and kind of didn't come back. So the rest of the party decided to do their spelunking down through the canopy to the jungle floor and leave the Legend Seeker, which is their floating command center. I don't know. It's their ship, and it's floating around just with their crew up there. So if a wandering dragon attacks, then we never know. Talking about getting stranded in the jungle.
Say goodbye, Larry, Moe, and Curly.
I thought about killing off all of them, and I'm like, all that work I did to put into them and stuff, I don't want to kill them off. I made the tokens. I got the NPC sheets. Yeah, that would suck. But anyways, you guys heard some chopping, some wrestling, some cattle dinos doing some pulling and stuff, and when you went to investigate, it's you thought it might have been a logging camp, but come to investigate, it is a couple of red wizards and their cronies that you guys just kicked the snot out of, and now
Yellow
you're brushing
belly wizards.
Yeah, you're brushing yourself off as the bodies are still, laying in their own pools of blood and stuff. And you're
Don't like dead wizards.
don't like them.
Don't like them. That's why they're dead.
Better off dead than red.
This place is clearly new. I mean, not the the old castle part, but like some of the roof and stuff looks like it's just been built, or in the matter of fact, in the middle of being built. There's a little mini sawmill set up here. A couple of dinosaurs that are like one's like tied up over on this side and the other's tied up over here. There's harnesses and gears for those dinos. There's equipment for cutting trees and making lumber and stuff like
Is
that.
this clearing big enough for our ship?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, if you guys do a little wandering around, it looks like there's already been a ship here.
Didn't we take this one from some red wizards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're bringing a bunch over.
Or maybe this is where ours came from.
Maybe. Well, we could collect the whole fleet.
Oh, we could take over this ready-made base.
I'm gonna have to get the Flight of the Valkyrie in Sirenscape somehow. I don't know.
Easy enough. Easy enough.
Well, you guys it's about 2 in the afternoon when you guys get up there. Some of you guys are pretty beat up and lowered maximum hit points from earlier in the day.
I mean, after searching the place, I suggest we get back on board our ship. Bring it down here, let it land, take off, and take a rest.
So is there anything besides this one little structure, this one little ruin?
In the city? Yeah, you're pretty positive there's lots more in the city. But you haven't explored it yet.
So are we to the western side, on the western edge of the city?
Yeah, you guys are. Let me do this. I think I got the. Now. I thought I made a blank map, didn't I? Oh, I called it drawing map. Drawing map. Drawing map. So, this is the kind of what you guys figure is the city is like here, and you guys approached it from this direction, right? And you kind of encountered the undead in this area here, and now you've kind of traveled to this general area up here. So you're like to the northeast into the city. What you guys can figure. You guys seeing that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And you absolutely know that you need to go somewhere in that square. You have no idea where though.
Yeah, we can certainly start searching once we've had a chance to get rid of our negative hit points.
Yeah, you're gonna just you get the distinct impression that this camp is set up for for a long-term expedition moving in or something, right? Clearing out land, getting roofs put on, and but it's still in the bare basis form. It's still pretty new. Do you think the Red Wizards of Thay might have a idea that something's going on here? Maybe they're looking
They're-
for the same thing you're looking for?
That's what I was thinking. They're here for the same reason we are. Unless they have their own reason we're not aware of.
Yeah, that's definitely could be, but seems kind of coincidental. So, what do you want to send like Clar back up and find the ship and come and
Yeah, tell
land
it-
it and
Come over here.
then get on board? I just need to roll a little percentile here and see. All right, no problem. So yeah, so the so the Legend Seeker comes and picks you guys up and flies up in the air. Where does the Legend Seeker want to go though? Like when it's up in the air. Remember, it can't just hover. It's kind of got to float.
Thought we could use the rods of the immovable rods to hold it
To anchor.
Yeah.
in place.
If the wind is calm enough and stuff, let's take a peek at
I think we have 2 of them.
I do too. I think you do too. Party sheet. That's what I'm looking for.
I think they
yeah,
hold
no,
3,000 pounds.
Yeah, we have 2.
yeah, no. It's actually gonna be no winds, clear, and 89 degrees tonight. So it's gonna cool off a little, since it's like 100 in the shade. So yeah, you guys shouldn't have a problem other than maybe somebody pooping their pants. What's up, Gorgio?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Atomic in the stream? Sorry I didn't say hello earlier. And hey, Peyton, what's going on, man? How you doing? Let's switch over to the map, to the screen. So Clar flies up, gets the Legend Seeker, comes down. You guys get on board. You find a place to kind of sink the Legend Seeker down as low as you can get into the canopy without banging the crap out of it. And then you fasten it with some ropes and your 1 or 2 of your magical rods that kind of help. And you guys try to get a long rest, which is going to put you guys, good from like 3 in the afternoon to 6 in the morning or so of time to do stuff before you can get the benefit of a long rest. So let's see if there's any random crapola that takes place during that time frame. There's not. So that is nice. You guys get a long rest, and much needed one. And you guys are all magically 100%. All your maximum hit points have been restored, so make sure you calculate that properly. And your potions, the Belt of Hill Giant Strength is a potion, it has worn off. Mage Armor needs to be recast page, if that's the case. And since it's morning, I doubt Clar is wearing his goggles of night. I doubt it.
No.
What is that, a new puppy?
No, he could. He might be.
Yes, my daughter got a new puppy.
Fun. Look how cute it is. Puppy
What's
breath.
this dog goes?
Oh, puppy breath.
Puppy needle teeth chewing on you.
On your cords. That's the hardest part. Diablo Bob, what's going on, man? All right, so now what? You guys get up in the morning. You're on the Legend Seeker. Do we have a map of the Legend Seeker? I think we do. I think we're using this one. Yeah. I don't know how you guys bunk and who's on shift and stuff, but everybody's, up and about and moving around. There's not really like facilities on the ship so much, bedpans and buckets and that kind of stuff. But
Is
it's
there
not
a
like there's
hole in the bottom?
You can just
there's
hang over.
there's
Look for
the side,
red wizards to dump it on.
Yeah, there's the top of the canopy, floop. Feed the dung beetles. Yeah.
That's what feeds the fire elemental.
Yeah, you could definitely burn some stuff up in the furnace. I'm sure the fire elemental's happy when you shove a big old blob of shit in there. He's like, yeah. Any particular thing you guys want to discuss and figure out? You need a map or something? What's your plan of attack?
What do you think about doing a once-over flyby of this city? Just get a general idea, see if there's any major sites that these
I
majors have seen, or any big spires sticking up, or
I think the jungle canopy is going to kind of prevent that.
Yeah, you guys have kind of already sort of looked around the area a little bit from up top and realized that, wow, if we're going to find this thing, we need to be down there.
well, I thought we'd found it. We know where it is, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're at the edge of it.
Yeah, you're at the edge of it. But there's very few clearings to get the Legend Seeker down into.
I do like the idea of scouting at least around it to see if there's anything obviously visible from the sky, and then we can always do, a ground.
I like
Yeah.
that idea.
That's
Wait.
what I'm saying. I mean, it was clear that we're not going to be able to study and draw a map of it, but at least we can look over it, see maybe the red wizards were here building stuff. Maybe they're doing it inside too, and we would be able to see that.
You kind of figure it's going to take you, 4 or 5 hours to fly, even around the perimeter of the city and get a good look at everything. To cover the entire 10-mile square area, it would take a while at 8 miles an hour. Unless you're way up high and you're just looking down, which is kind of pointless. You guys are trying to be treetop level, looking through the canopy at any openings or clearings, and then kind of lowering down in and looking around and coming back up. But after about 3 or 4 hours of just doing the perimeter, you realize that there are some like outer structures, like look like maybe parts of an old gate and keep that kind of was around the city. But the interior of the city, you think, there's a huge mound or hill that covers most of this area. And you think the city is actually underground.
Jungle? Flooded.
Under the jungle. There are some exterior structures, but from what you can tell, this is a subterranean city for the most part.
Fascinating.
So just to be clear, that square you drew, or what you're saying, the center is a mound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this would be, like a topographical. And then the jungle's grown up all around it. So
And what's on the top?
Trees and stuff like that. but you could probably land the ship up on the top. But there doesn't appear to be any standing structures. But when you guys kind of, you started around doing the perimeter, and then you're like, well, we think this is and then you kind of look at the top and the center area. It's an underground city, but you don't see any entrances from the
There's
top.
gotta be a reason the
From the
Red
top, from the
Wizards
Legend Seeker. It's kind of hard to see directly below you when you're on a boat.
There's gotta be a reason they didn't park there. They parked here and set up a base camp.
How do we know they didn't park there? We haven't been there. We don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
they parked
go
in both
check it out.
places. So we'll do a quick flyby of the mound peak.
Yeah, you can see that there's a clearing that you could float down into through the canopy and land, but you don't see any structures or anything down there.
Okay. And what made it apparent that the ship had landed where we were before?
The skid marks and the dirt and the footprints and the
Do we
smushed
see the same things here?
broken logs. Not from the top of the canopy, no. It's a good
Let's take it
200,
down.
300 feet down into a darker kind of jungle. So if somebody wants to fly down there, or you guys take the ship down there and explore it more, then that's a different topic.
Yeah, we'll take the ship down a little bit, and as long as it's safe to do so, we'll bring it down.
It's not actually safe. There are some complications that can arise. So who's actually rolling the skill check to pilot the ship?
What skill check does it require?
It's going to require in this case,
Athletics?
No, it's a dexterity deal. I'm going to just call it acrobatics. To steer the steering wheel and finesse the
I've got 6
the prop and the
far better than that.
Oh, hang on. I gotta log
Got
back
a
in.
4.
I'm gonna log back in.
If he's trained in it, then he's better than that. But
anyone has taken airship piloting yet. His dex is a 19.
There's no good way.
right, if he's trained, is he trained in acrobatics?
Oh, I didn't look.
Is he proficient in it?
Yeah, I am.
It's
Yeah, plus 7.
It's
Yeah, so
not.
his
It
one-
doesn't really come
he's
down to what
one
the
more than
plus
me.
is between the two. It really comes down to how good whoever rolls.
Exactly. And it also depends on Clark. Do you want to pilot the ship, or would you rather just fly?
I don't think his cloak is back up yet, and kind of a dumb bird piloting the ship might not be the best idea.
He can't communicate very well.
Yeah, and he's fairly stupid.
Right, so Eleazar will do that.
All right, give me a.
Do I feel like guidance anywhere, or like a huckster? Can I get any guidance or any kind of assistance here? Anyone?
Give us
Anyone?
some prayers.
I'm happy to give you some guidance.
I forget. Is that a D4?
Yeah, I'll
He's
put
gonna.
it on you.
He's gonna.
Eleazar, you are guided.
Now everybody can see if I'm crashing into the trees. So is that a tower or is that a chat?
Is it a tower or is it a what?
Or a chat in chat? Because you can see, everybody can tell if I'm crashing into the trees. So it would need to be hidden.
What are you
Do I
talking
roll
about?
it in the tower? Or do I roll it
Oh,
in chat?
sorry. Jesus.
Sorry.
I was like
It's been a long day.
thick-headed
I'm
or
not
something.
communicating well.
And my brain's like, what in the hell is he talking about? I'm thinking tower. There's no tower down there. I don't know what you're seeing down there. Yeah, roll it in the tower, please. Then I have options. Yeah. All right. So, did you guys see what was the one Captain Ron with what the heck was his name? The actor played Soldier and Kurt Douglas.
Kurt
No,
Russell?
no,
Douglas?
no.
Kurt Russell.
Yes, he played a pirate kind of captain of a boat, and there's a family on it, and he just comes flying in. He pulls a lever, pulls another lever, and the thing just like swings right up to the dock. Everybody's like, ah!
That's
Like, Captain
Starstruck,
Ron,
I believe. Wasn't it?
Captain Ron, I thought. But anyways, you do that. You just like come flying down and just with your massive 20
Nice.
acrobatics, and no problem. You guys, land up on top of this mound. You kind of figure 50, 60 feet above the jungle floor is the top of this mound, and there is some kind of gorilla family living up here, and they seem a little aggravated when you guys land. Like
So from
they're
here, are we
they're
able to
hooting and
tell?
hollering, and you can tell they're starting to gather their forces from this mound, and it's starting to get loud. So you don't think you got a lot of time here, and or you're gonna have to deal with these gorillas.
So our main purpose for being here is to check to see if there's been a landing here before. So we're looking for any kind of buildings, campsites, skid marks that are not in my pants.
It doesn't appear from your vantage point up on the deck of the ship that anyone's been here before. I mean, when you came in, it was a tight fit, a couple of areas. It was kind of tricky to get down in here without puncturing your balloon.
Smedley, do you see anything else around here? Do you or anybody else want to do anything before we head on out?
Well, these gorillas are gonna be a problem. Can I maybe get a nature check to know what their natural enemies are? Maybe we can figure out a way to scare them off. Beasts are my favorite enemy.
Well, you would think, a couple of Tyrannosaurus Rexes would scare them off, but this is a pretty big family. You think there could be 24 gorillas that maybe live here?
Do they look like traditional gorillas, or are they four-armed or
No, they're not
two
the
slinging or anything?
yeah, they're not the gorillon type, but they are the bigger gorillas. The what's the graybacks, or what are they
Silverback,
called?
yeah.
Silverbacks. Is there maybe a way we can show them that we're not a threat?
Right now they're pretty intimidated by this huge balloon and ship and everything. And
They're
they
not
seem
meat eaters, are they?
they can be.
Yeah, the omnivores, if I remember right.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely.
I mean, they're not gonna have fillet of Smedley with a side of potatoes au gratin or anything, but they definitely might run off with a leg or something.
I was wondering, if they like mayonnaise.
Well, right now they're, 100 feet away, just hooting and hollering, shaking the bushes, trying to intimidate you guys that obviously this is their turf.
Well, I think we've answered the questions that it doesn't look like they've been here before. Do we want to head back to where we started, or I say we move on, not worry about them right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are going to attack us if we stay, and I'd really rather not kill animals just because.
Thought you hated bees.
I didn't say I hate it. I said they are my favorite enemy. I
You
like
love them
hunt.
so much you study how to kill them.
I like hunting them. They make great trophies, but
Yes, they do. Fetch pretty penny if you can stuff it.
yeah. But just slaughtering them, there's no fun in that.
So,
Well, I would argue that, but I still say we should go.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
here, I'll move that for you. How's that? I take the X off the top of the map. Where do you guys go?
All right, so we'll head back to where we were before, with the landing strip and the
Oh, where the Red
building
Wizards
and
had
stuff.
the little makeshift camp set up.
Yes.
Okay.
Still looking, just in case we miss something as we zip over there.
So you guys come back, and are you going to land back to where you guys were earlier in the day? So
Yes.
let's do the calendar thing. Calendar thing. So that was currently you guys got a long rest that day, and I'm gonna say it's 4 p.m. on. There we go. All right, so you guys do like a really good circle around the city, determining that most likely the east side is probably the front of the city, the east side of the mound, and then
Okay.
landing and getting the Legend Seeker down off the canopy is you probably think it's a little safer for the crew, but if the Red Wizards return here and while you guys are exploring the city, then there might be some trouble.
I'd probably tell them to drop us off and then just kind of circle the area and then check back every few hours, just so that they're not, Cleric can fly up and see if he can see them if necessary. I wouldn't want them hanging around where we know Red Wizards come.
And what happens if you guys don't come back by nightfall? Because it is 4 in the afternoon.
Come back in the morning.
So just circle all night in the dark?
Park. Give them the immovable rods and park it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and this looks like it's going to be a long endeavor for us. So, I would say go up to what you feel is safe, park it, and then if the wind gets bad, bring it down. If you need to, park back where we were before, where that clearing was, until the storm passes, and then go back up. And I'd say dusk and dawn meet us at this location.
Dusk and
If we
dawn.
need to find you, we can find you. We can find you easier. We can find you before then, but this is probably going to take us a couple days.
I'm going to make a note so we all know. Dropped in jungle at Red Wizard's encampment. There's no spelling in Fantasy Grounds, so mind my spelling.
Anybody else? Paige does not. Does anybody have any means of magical communication?
I came. Well, telepathy.
30 feet. Oh no, is it a mile?
Like a mile, yeah.
I can talk to my deity. What's that?
So within a
Nice.
mile, they could hear
not bad.
Clar. You could talk
That's
to
not
my
bad. Oh.
deity. Well, your deity is
He may not talk back, but
is Ooptao,
I can
who's
talk to him.
supposedly the land. So you're talking to the dirt, like 2 feet below you. All right, so calendar's updated. It's 4 in the afternoon. You guys get back to the Red Wizard's encampment, and you want to head into the jungles?
No,
Heading
I want to
Is there
head
towards-
to the
reason?
city.
Yeah,
Is there
I
a
meant
reason we're
that's what I
starting
meant.
this late instead of waiting until a bright and early morning?
It doesn't really matter a lot of times in this canopy if it's light or dark.
Yeah, we haven't used any. You guys haven't used any spells. I haven't killed
Nope.
anything today, so may as well.
All right. Go kill something.
See what happens. Get an encounter in before you have to take a long rest, maybe.
Am I the only one here that does not have dark vision?
No,
Clar does not have dark vision.
Eleazar does not.
I thought
Juku-
Eleazar was a half
I
elf.
do. I do. Never mind. I do.
And Juku doesn't have dark vision either.
But he has goggles of night that he just
Right.
puts on.
Does Clara want dark vision?
I also have goggles.
Okay, then I will cast dark vision upon myself. I guess I'm the only one that needs it.
And I think he wears them all the time.
I prefer light, real light anyway, because the shades of gray stuff just doesn't work very well.
Yeah, and have a disadvantage on your perception checks everywhere you go.
It messes up your color coordination. Something.
Something.
I
What
like
about
having the dark vision as a backup.
And I have
Page?
light that we can cast at any time, and a lantern of revealing that we can light up if we think something's turning invisible.
All right, so
Does this table not have the friends with benefits extension thing?
It does. The cohorts.
I'm trying to find if she has
Log tab.
a log. Okay, there it is. Firegeist and Vorn. Oh, the Vorn is the shield guy. All right. So
oh yeah, we need to get him rolling. He's going with you, Warren.
well, we would like him to,
Yes.
but I understand.
He makes a good defense for the ship.
He makes a better defense next to Page for Page since they're tuned
Correct.
to each
Exactly.
other. So Vorn is on her cohorts tab. Let's get him and put him in the combat tracker. He doesn't need an initiative yet, but that's fine.
And she said she put some sort of fire.
She summons that or something, doesn't she?
If it attacks, I'm looking for the spell. I don't see a spell that attacks automatically if you get hit.
A what?
All right, so today she's going to store Featherfall into him. Let's see. No, she's going to store Scorching Ray into him, and the trigger is going to be when Paige is attacked.
The first time? Or
He will release the Scorching Ray at whatever attacked her.
okay. Hey, what's up, Penguin? I don't know what happened to Engorgio. I think he's eating. He just got home from dinner. Engorgio, Max, Penguin is in the chat and he wants to see Ralph, so you're gonna have to get your fat cat up.
You can watch the stream. We already had him once. Go to
Did we
YouTube and follow Drake so he can get his URL.
Do we lose
You can see
Engorgio?
Ralph.
McGorgio? It's like a McRib sandwich. He only shows up occasionally. McGorgio. Oh, maybe there's a restart happening. Oh, he said I got a restart. It's super slow. Keep losing connection. Yeah. So let's kind of get this going. So you guys are what kind of marching order are you guys in? Who's in the front and stuff?
So if we're trekking through the jungle, then it would be Smedley and Eleazar. Clar is close, so he can sneak away and kill things. With Paige and Vorn bringing up the rear, unless Juku wants to be in the rear.
Yeah, Juku's fine being in the back to protect.
All right, so you guys are moving through the jungle, and Smedley and Eleazar are in the front. You guys hear up ahead, a little bit to your right, some noises that don't sound natural, like maybe chains rattling, kind of grunty, kind of weird noises too. But what really attracts you is the rattle sound of the chain every now and then. You know, rattle, rattle, rattle. And you guys kind of move up a little bit, ahead of the party by extra, 15, 20 feet, and you move into some bushes, and you kind of peek out of the bushes a little bit, and you can see towards you're kind of moving along the edge of the city towards the south, like towards where you guys first encountered all the undead, but there's a bunch of undead that direction. So you're kind of moving a little slow, cautious, and you hear this rattling sound. So you're anticipating some undead as you peek around the corner, and you see a building structure. Like, kind of tree has fallen through it, and the forest has grown up around it, and is that map showing up for you guys?
It is.
I like how I combined the two.
It works.
Cool, cool.
So as you guys move up, the Eleazar steps on a twig, a stick, and it goes, and the bushes shudder, and two huge I don't know if they're huge, but they're very big undead zombie gorillons come rustling out of the bushes, and they got like a collar on, right, with a chain attached to it that runs somewhere into the bushes, and they like jerk their heads up and they look at the noise, and that's where we're gonna start with initiative. Right there. Yeah, so these things look like this. Oh, zombie smash you! But they got like, collars on, and
Do they have 4 arms?
yes, and they're about 10 feet tall. All right, Juku, you
Am I aware of them?
oh, you're in the back. Yeah, I mean, you might not be able to see them, but you're aware of them.
All right. I'll move up to there. Can I see them now?
I could say you could see this one. It's kind of
Okay.
up on a hill. Through the bushes, you could see him shaking and stuff. What are you trying to hit him with a saving throw?
65. A bit out of range for a saving throw.
You're blocking Ralph. That's funny.
But yeah, I'm going to chuck a guiding bolt at him. Any minuses?
Yeah, just he's got a little bit of cover, -2.
Okay. Bolt.
It's like some bush fronds and stuff in a way, but their armor class is pretty crappy. They don't have any armor on.
Like that.
17 points. So yeah, you blasted like a hole in this thing, and your guiding bolt, makes a noise and like scares some birds up, and the whole place kind of starts waking up. You guys can hear movement coming from the complex. Voices, chitter chatter. Smedley.
That's not good. Let's finish putting down the one that he started putting down. Heave up my huge crossbow.
You're gonna need to probably move to there to
See him?
get a clean shot. Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll take
around
that.
around that big bush. I didn't put line of sight and confuse everybody. That is a big fuzzy cat. Look at him. Is he a little cross-eyed?
Why did I have it?
No.
Because of my guiding bolt.
Oh, it was a guiding bolt you hit him with. Okay. That
Nice
was
one.
wrong.
There's a big arrow. Hit here, guiding bolt. Nice.
That was a good hit.
It's better than my guiding bolt.
Another one, 15 is a hit. They got a low armor class.
Oh, I hit the wrong target. I shot Elias.
How did you do that?
I have no idea.
Drag and drop.
Yep, drag and drop, and hold on, my map is way too big.
What's up, P4D? I didn't see you resubscribed. What's up, man? Yeah, boy. The chat's been busy.
Max wanted Ralph, so.
And my turn.
All right, so Liaison sees this thing over here.
Do you still got your potion effective, Eleazar? Or do you actually have a belt to Hill Giant Strength on?
No, I have the belt.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't have a potion. So he's going to shoot at it. He's looking pretty banged up, even for a dead guy.
Yeah, he's got. He really hasn't even stood completely up yet, you know. They were just like, oh, and you guys are.
Why are you at disadvantage?
Because I always am. And then he's going to run the other way, drop his crossbow, and run the other way, pulling out his morning star.
Thing didn't dry. He resisted death.
He gets back up.
I'm going to move 30 feet.
All right, 1 second.
Now that it's dead, I'll let them do the finishing blow.
So, as you move in, what's your passive perception?
What the hell just happened? My passive perception is 13. No, it's not. I have, but I also have alert, so it should be. I just can't be surprised. It doesn't change my perception. I just can't be surprised. But my perception is 13.
So when you move this direction, there's a pit trap that opens up.
Spend less traps.
What's the? Yeah, so you like you start to move forward, and the pit trap opens up, and it doesn't. You don't even get to make a. Give me a dexterity acrobatics check to see if there's some miraculous way you can avoid from falling into this thing. An 11, no. So you slip, and this thing collapses in front of you, and you can see that it's spikes in the bottom that have like some green goop on them. As you fall into the pit that's only 10 feet deep, which there's the falling damage, and there's the piercing damage from the spikes. Why am I getting the alert? And then the poison that's on it, let's see if your constitution helps you. It does succeed, so you only take half of the poison damage. Which is half of 28 is 14. And you're prone. If you wouldn't mind dropping that on yourself. But you got enough movement to stand up still. You've moved, let's see, 5, 10, 15. Does falling count as movement?
Only if you stop falling when you reach your movement limit.
Right?
You guys be suspended in midair for
Yeah.
your turn.
Only if you do it with style.
You're like, I'm in the middle of my move.
The Looney Tunes version.
So you got a little movement if you want to try to climb out of there.
So it takes
Yeah,
half my
like
movement to stand, so I would only have 5 feet left anyway, and it
Yeah.
takes 20 to climb out of the pit, so I'll just
Yeah.
wait till next turn.
Yeah, that's true. You're like, you hear from the bottom of the pit, I'm okay. Clar.
All right, Clod will move 30 feet. And then throw 2 daggers. Pathetic.
Clar comes running up and realizes as he like doesn't activate his cloak that he just ran into what he thinks is some quicksand.
Oh,
And he fumbles because he's like, and he's in hazardous terrain, difficult terrain right now. So any of his movement is doubled.
all right. Is he getting like moved down, like getting sucked in or anything like that, or just?
Not yet.
All right, then he's
But
gonna.
the more you move around, the the more chances that you're gonna sink. I mean, Clar's pretty a bird, so it's pretty
Right.
light probably on his feet at first, but if he gets wiggled down to butt depth and lower, he's gonna. Whoa! I just got a error. Did somebody just send me a message?
Yes, I did.
I got an error from the whisper window. Huh. And the thing is blank. What did we say was doing that?
The last time we messed around with it, it was Windows Saver. This messes up.
So the other traps, S and T, we can see them.
Nice. I like that.
If you want to hide them and move them.
They're both. That's that new extension that I turned on. They're both turned off in the combat tracker. But the token
So you
is
have to-
visible on the map. So if I
have to-
go
Right click and do select visibility. And
T's gone.
I'm turning that shit off next time. I wonder if I turn it. Yeah, that sucks.
Nice.
nice. Way to redeem yourself.
Yeah.
You can't resist the crit.
No, you can't. This one. Yeah, he had to redeem himself.
Oh, and he doesn't get back up.
Can't from a crit.
Yeah,
He's like normal zombies.
that's true.
Crit and
What
radiant.
is maximum? Oh, you have that maximum damage extension, don't you? That's it.
All right, the other gorilla zombie has 30 feet of chain. So how far can he get?
Is he already at the limit?
No, he's at the minimum right now. He comes running towards Smedley. Does he have reach? Let's see if he's got reach. No. So he's like trying to get to Smedley. He's like pulling the palm fronds out with his forearms. He's like got the thing's like pulling his neck back. You can hear the chain though, like ping, ping, ping. Stretching a little. page.
All right, so that one died. So she's going to turn to the other one and do a little blasty blasty.
All right, I turned on her resist damage since she's within 30 feet of Vorn. And this is on. His is also on.
All right, so she reaches forward and blasts with her arcane focus. As a blast of cold slams into him, and he has some sort of effect on him. Oh, he has disadvantage on his next attack. She is not. She's going to slide up to here. And then she's going to have Vorn move up.
And what's Vorn? Does he have his own initiative? I forget.
I don't know. He rolled a 10.
Let's see.
I mean, 11.
She'll garner amulet. So
But it's going to lay down and reach down. Giant hand to pull Eleazar up on his next turn.
Huh. Clar, top of round 2.
All right, so he doesn't like being in this quicksand, so he's going to like go back out the way he came. Is he and then 15? Is he still in it?
No. There he's out.
All right, then we'll start over that way. And then throw 2 more daggers.
I don't like that extension.
Is that why I'm going so damn slow? Or lagging?
Another fumble. You like got some quicksand in your shorts or something and it slows you down a little.
Well, the butt was in it a little bit, so maybe that's the reason. He doesn't wear pants.
Your tail feathers are soaked. So all those tokens are visible to you guys?
Yes.
What kind of crap is that? I don't understand it. Why would I want that extension?
What extension?
Well, I can't hear you, John.
Because it's defaulting to visible for some reason. I don't like it either.
Yeah, I just found an extension and I just stuck it in and I don't know what I'm doing with it. It might not be the extension, it may be me, but all right, so you guys hear commotion and you guys I'm gonna turn on all this stuff just now and then I'm gonna hide the stuff that you guys can't see, which I can't. I have to do it on the map.
Later.
I have to hide them on the map.
All right. Well, I'm going to shoot the gorilla zombie in front of me dead if I can.
Yeah, it is your turn. So, yeah, he's like, "Rah, rah," and you like shoot, and shoot him right in the top of the jaw, like. He's like,
I'm happy with that.
he kind of chews up your crossbow bolt and tells you ain't getting that one back. That one
It's
might
gonna
get
suck
back.
when I run completely out of them because I'm low.
So, appearing like in the top of the building, coming out like from some trees and stuff, you guys see a cobalt, and he's got like you can see like an aura around this cobalt, and centered on like a glowing purple crystal atop of a short staff that he's holding. It like crackles around this like almost white or real pale cobalt, and it arcs across the horns on his headdress. The purple does, and a luminous leering dragon face fades into being, ghostly and terrible, like behind the image. So you guys see this guy.
That's quite the codpiece.
Right? It's like Christmas lights or something. And he looks into the jungle and sees you guys down there. And he's just gonna drop a fireball right onto you guys. So let's see
Make
what
sure
we
to
can
get my
do.
thing up.
Let's see what we can do with a fireball here. 20.
Where is he?
Hold on.
He's outside my range. Oh well.
Yeah, like that.
I thought I was 60 for pitch.
You thought you were what? What'd you say?
Ignore me.
Counterspell is 60. He's 75 away.
Yeah, I didn't see all.
Nice. So fireball, I'm gonna.
No, I'm in the pit. Aren't I protected? In the pit.
Claudia will look at Paige. This is what you do.
Yeah. And let's
She
see.
she gives the bird the bird.
The bird. And damage is gonna. Let's see what damage does with my new coating on these guys.
Ow!
Still say I'm in a pit. It wouldn't hit me, but fine.
Goes around corners.
Yeah, if you're unless you're more than 20 feet down.
So, does Paige resist that? I mean, is it all damage? Why didn't she resist?
She did. She took
She
half.
only took, yeah, she only took 8 points from that.
And Vorn,
Well, that's because she's resistant to fire.
yeah.
So she
Yeah,
made
it's
her
nothing to
saving
do
throw.
with
So it should be 4 and 4.
Vorn.
You're right.
So she should. I forget why I coded that way. So give her 4 points back, and Vorn has. He's not resistant to fire though. Is he? No.
He's not.
So he would take what? The other 4?
Well, he already took 32.
Right, but he
then he
also
would take an additional
absorbs
4.
half of hers, yeah.
Right.
So
36.
Vorn is at 36. Okay. Well, that worked out somewhat okay. A little bit easier anyways. Clear targets. And where'd he go? I think that extension is messing with me. Did it start? All right, so Clara, you went already. Smedley, you went already, right?
Correct.
And then that thing went. That thing's dead. That went. Somehow it got out of whack here. All right, so you guys see coming out of a window to the top right some flying cobalts. You know, they got wings, so they're like, and then this is representing where they get to this round. So they come flying out. And the same with some regular cobalts. They come running out of different areas of this complex, right?
Can we watch them and see what the traps are?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if from inside the spiked pit that you're in, it might be a little hard, but that one doesn't get to
Shouldn't
go.
the spike pit traps be skip turn?
Yeah. Which I'm getting ready to do on that one. Eleazar.
All right, so I have a bonus because I am an athlete to my climbing. What kind of roll do you want me to make? Plus, Vorn is there helping me.
To get out of the pit, it's just double movement. No roll. Plenty
Right,
of
so
vines and crap to grab a hold of, and
all right, so it's right 20 to there, and then move my last 10 to smack the critter. I'm going to use my bonus action to take a deep breath. And I flash him my radiant smile. Does that count as radiant damage?
no, because you forgot to brush your teeth this morning. Like a piece of spinach stuck on your front tooth.
Not quite enough, as this still twitching a little bit from the poison.
All right, so that one comes running out. You see him like loading up a sling with a rock as he comes running out. Juku,
Right, Juku's going
you can
to...
see that there's now some kind of blob of quicksand. Clara didn't even say anything to you. He just kind of shrugs as he goes by and shakes
I
some
saw him
mud off
sink
of him.
into it, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I could swim in there.
You're like, you're
I
thinking
like swimming in quicksand.
of a mud bath for a second.
Yeah. Hold my breath. So
Bloopity bloop. Oh, hey, no nipples on stream, and cat butts are included.
I am going to summon some radiant flame down upon this undead thing's head. Fail, which he did not. Master. Then as a bonus action, I am going to create my spiritual weapon and attack.
Aww,
Fail
poor
to resist
guy.
death.
Did we figure out what Vorn can do? Vorn is as long as his amulet is the same plane existent. Half Vorn regenerates, spell storing. Yeah, he can attack.
Punch it.
Yeah, Warren's gonna move back. Warren's gonna move back to protect. And if something gets within range, does not look like he has a reach.
Yeah,
But
he's just got 5 foot.
reach is 5 feet. So if anybody gets within range, he will punch.
So you also see another Cobalt come out and he says in Draconic, he says, "Who is invading our territory?" And you look up at him at the top of, and he comes out, and that's what he looks like. He's got like a cool spear and a shield. Obviously,
Yeah,
he looks like he's a leader of sorts.
Cobalts. Why it had to be cobalts?
notice he has a turtle shell shield though.
Yeah. You think, Juku, that might have been your mom? You don't know. You don't know.
Turtles and kobolds, natural enemy.
He's also bedecked in a bedazzled codpiece.
He
I
wants
don't
it.
know who drew that, but it's nice. And I'm tired of them not being identified. So there you go. He's a chieftain. This small draconic humanoid struts as though it were 10 feet tall. It wears a gilded skull of a small dragon as a helmet, and its beady eyes gleam out through the skull's sockets. It has a spear and a shield and lets out a bird-curdling shriek, signaling the attack. Yeah. What's the range of his shield? Or his spear? Oh, he's got a short bow. It's up high. I don't think he would lower himself to shoot a short bow right now. What do you guys think? I think he's just gonna command his troops. Oh, this guy. So, like below the guy that casts fireball, another Cobalt steps out, and he's got like a huge backpack on, and he's got some kind of gears and contraptions hanging off of him, and he's like, set off the traps as I order, he says in Draconic. Whoever speaks Draconic would probably
Super does.
translate. And let's see, what has he got? Anything? How far? 50-ish feet. Does he have any range? Light crossbow, I think is all he's got. That's that far. So yeah, he pulls up a light crossbow and he's gonna shoot down at Eleazar with it. And I think you're kind of behind some shrubberies and stuff a little bit, so I'm gonna give him a -2 for some of your cover as he shoots down at you with this light crossbow. Twang! Wait, he shouldn't have pack tactics. Should he have advantage?
No, it's melee attacks, and he doesn't have an ally next to him.
Right, but were you giving disadvantage for any reason? Or
No.
no? All right, so he misses. All right, so yeah, these guys kind of fly out and would land on, the edge of the building or on a branch or something as they enter into the scene. Yar! Or, yeah, this guy, he comes out of a window over here and he kind of hops over and gets on top of this trunk over here. He's like, yeah! You can see that these guys they're getting ready to chuck slings at you, but most of them are having a dash to get out here right now. Paige!
Alright, so she's going to move 15 feet. As she does so, she sort of taps Vorn on the hip. Vorn, honey, we talked about this before. He can't be standing in front of me while I'm doing my spells. And then she's going to blast this Chiefy Tin. So the way, let me just choose one creature or two creatures. Okay, so I can I choose them both at the same time. All right. So he's splashing that handlebar mustache.
Is the light we're in considered daylight?
No. I mean, there is certain areas that might have some daylight, but for the most part, this place is kind of dimly lit.
As this blob of acid goes flying out and slash, the chieftain is able to dodge out of the way, but the other guy is not.
He would have taken the hit if he could have. He's like, wah! Oh, my camera's been off. How long has my camera been off? What was that? I went to the shop. I'm gonna turn that extension off, but log in. Let's see. Moleskin Leggings is going to. Yeah, he comes flying out, and he lands up here in the tree. Gets his sling out. Smedley.
Did I see which one of them threw that fireball?
We want to break.
It's a good spot at the top of the round. Thank
Yes,
you,
it is a
Sven.
good
That's a
spot to break.
perfect spot to take a break. Yeah, so we're going to take a 10-minute break. Guys, would you mind jumping off the table as well? I'm going to turn that extension off that's bothering me. And then, but I'm going to start a timer for 10 minutes. So I'm going to set that for 21. We'll do 37. No, not that. 21. 37. So that gives us 10 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm going to start the slideshow and we'll be back. If you're out there, you got 10 minutes, then you got to come back. So hurry up. All right. See you. We're coming back. We're getting back. We
Starting off with a couple of bands.
still got a couple of people still connected back to the table. It's a big encounter. Are you guys lagging out or anything?
I am
Yeah,
not.
I think you are, but I don't know why you are. No one else is. I think it
And
might be.
I think I need to reset my whole router.
You need to quit downloading porn while you're watching it.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Maybe you need to clean the cat hair out of your fan too. That might help too. I
Nah,
don't know.
I clean that twice a month.
I got two
Quit.
new monitors back there. See them? Hee hee hee. 24-inch Samsungs.
Nice.
Well, these
Mhm.
Alienware monitors I have are I got them from Digital Domain or Digital whatever the company was that went out of business right after they've made Avatar. So what was that? 2003, 4, 5. So they're 10-year-old monitors.
Do you
Huh?
want a 30? Do you want a 34-inch?
I have a 34 right there. That's a 34 and a 27 and two 24s, and these are old. So, do you need
You want
two old 24s?
Just I have a 34. I don't use. I can just
Well,
keep.
these two are going to the office with that computer when my new computer shows up. So that's what's happening.
I'm getting ready to buy a new computer as well.
Yeah, mine's coming in
build
like
them.
a couple weeks.
What I do.
I did. I built it right on Dell. I'm like pushing the buttons, adding the stuff, and
No, I'm
figuring
going
out what I
through
want.
Newegg.
I'm as smart as the interface is. Speaking of smart, Smedley, it's your turn.
Smedley. As I was asking before we had to go to break, do I know which one of them cast that spell at us?
You think it came from, and you can make him out a little bit, but yeah, that guy up high on the left there, all the way
Okay.
with the.
As a bonus action, I am going to cast Ensnaring Strike at 2nd level.
You like lick your. Is it one of the spell components? You gotta lick one of your crossbow bolts, like with a goober.
It is now.
Spits on it.
All right. Then I'm going to line him up. Let's see. Target him. He is.
You get a pretty clean shot on him. I mean, he's kind of still standing out there. No, not that guy. The one above him.
Him.
Uh,
Okay, good. He's still close range.
wait. Is he actually? Where's his
He's
NPC sheet?
unidentified. I don't know. It wouldn't let me target him.
We don't see him on the combat tracker.
So he just ended up being a token? What's up with that? Where's the encounter at?
That's why he's not red either.
Right? He's just he cast invisibility on it. I don't know
It's a
what he
mirror
did,
image.
but let's re-put him in the combat tracker. Where's he at? There he is. Come on. Oh, that's weird. On the encounter, his little shield, all the other ones are brown. His is red.
That means that the module that's from, so it doesn't have a record to. If you double click on the shield, it should tell you what module he.
Now try.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now I can target.
That's like perfect timing to. Rare.
All right, here's the fun part. Here's the fun
Psych.
part.
Just how I imagine a kobold getting by an arrow would sound like. Yeah.
He is restrained. And he has 2d6 ongoing damage on him.
Like spikes and shit.
Yeah. Spiky vines grow out of where the arrow hit him and kind of wrap around and start stabbing into him. The damage is ongoing, so he doesn't take any damage now, but he will on the beginning of his turn. And hopefully he'll fall out of the sky if he's still flying.
No, he's not flying. He's like on the top of a structure up there.
Oh, good. Oh, I'll shoot him again.
He looks like he's trying to get behind something, but it's not his turn,
Because now he's restrained.
right? He almost fumbled. Stubby ebony sideburns. He's got like little Elvis sideburns.
What square is unique grin in?
That one. All right, so winged cobalt capable Gaffa. They've made their way out now. He's gonna come flying this way a little bit, and yeah, I'm gonna hit this freaking thing. I don't like that thing. What is that thing? I'm gonna here, take this, you stupid big robot-looking thing out there. Dodges. Tricks a rock. What's the range of this? Oh, that's a dropped rock. Oh. So, yeah, these guys are like, moving in front of their chieftain, kinda. He kind of backs up a little, and they kind of get in front. Eleazar.
All right, so I'm going to move 30 feet. And I'm going to.
I think it's
use
pretty nice of you that that you go across the other pit trap, even though I think you knew it was there as a player. Give me a dexterity acrobatics with advantage. I'm gonna offer to you, since you know the place is trapped. The DC is a 15 though, so nice. So yeah, you're like, I know it's there. All right, so you want to move over there? I'm gonna have to adjust you though and explain to when you get over there. It's a little bit. You want to attack the guy in the tree?
I'm not. I am pulling out my radiator shield, and you said that was a full action.
Right, but you would be more like kind of down here on the ground. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm
Top down to side view.
working my way as close as I can to the wizard.
Well then you probably would have went like this way to go up that log. You see what I'm saying? Like up to climb up this way to get up there.
Okay.
So, let's see, you were there. I'd say and that guy is on the log there. This guy?
If I can avoid him without having to take attack of opportunity, I will do so.
Let's see, you were there, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You could get to there.
Okay.
Running up the log. And you had just kind of had to hop and climb up a little, but it's easy enough. Just a little bit of extra movement. And then you, as an action, you're going to pull out the shield that's strapped to your back.
Yes.
All right, so the chieftain, he does pull out his short bow. And he's going to take a shot at this guy, Eleazar, with his short bow. Twice. Multi-attack. Nice. Twang. Oh. So, he hits you right in the throat with his arrow. Thunk. And Eleazar goes down. And slips off and falls down onto the ground. Thud. Unconscious. And we need to... So you succeed, so you don't have the poison condition.
What did he hit him with?
An arrow from a short bow that has a big blob of poison on it, and he critted. So
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I think I'll get to it first.
What's that?
I think I'll get to it first.
And he's also going to take a second shot. I think I'm going to take a shot at this guy. Oops. This guy. I'm going to give myself a -2 to hit Smedley down there in the bushes a little bit. With his second arrow, which just bounces off Smedley's armor. Oh wait, that was an Eleazar. Well, 11's not going to hit anyways. Oh wait.
No, 11 wouldn't hit me.
Pack tactics, advantage, disadvantage. Yeah, that's just a single roll. All right, Clar.
Clara's gonna start running. There. You'll see Eleazar say, "Pour one out," and then we'll take 2 daggers and throw them at the noticeably fine-boned dude.
The little cobalt.
Yeah. That sound every time.
Swap! You hit him. He looks down at it. Oh, as another one sticks right next to it. He looks up at you with big eyes, and then he falls off the log backwards. Thud.
He kind of like spreads his wings and says, "Come at me, bro."
Come at me, bro. Vorn. Hey, what's up, Gorbidol? A potion of greater healing has been purchased by Gorbidol in chat for Eleazar.
Yay. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. I don't care what Medicare says about you.
Oh, thank you for banning. I wanted to be famous though. I really, could you get them over on my YouTube and maybe they'll count as subscribers? I don't know.
If you can't be famous, be infamous.
Right. So Crazed Demeanor, he's gonna come flying up in the air. We're gonna say he is 30 feet up as he comes flying out. Like this direction, up in the air, right? But he gets out over the top of Claw, right, up in the air, and he drops a rock on, tries to drop a rock on him, like, Wait, he doesn't have pack tactics? Why would it even give him pack tactics? The trap?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be... I don't know. But a fumble is a total miss, so I don't know. He's like flying out there, and a dragonfly goes in his mouth. He's like, and he just kind of drops his rock and misses. Needy Jaunt. He's up high, and he's gonna take a shot down at this. See, Eleazar is kind of on the other side of that log, so he can't really see him. I'm gonna try to hit the bird. The bird with this sling as he chucks it. Oh, at disadvantage, and still pops claw right in the end of his little beak for 6 points of damage, maximum damage with this thing. So bonk, right in the claw's like, oh, like it almost chipped his tooth. I talked to Rob this morning. Why? On on Discord.
Yeah.
Game tonight got canceled.
Oh, reasons. Oh. No, I don't have any details. Needy John, did he just go? Yeah, he just slung claw in the beak. Anchor Beard, what the hell was that? Oh yeah, he comes running around the corner here, and you see him like come running under this tree, and he starts manipulating something over here. Oh, the Cobalt takes 6 points of damage up there, and he's gonna not like that, so he's gonna Misty Step out of that down here to the top of this tree as a bonus action, and then he's gonna Firebolt the guy that shot him with it.
Can he get out of it with the Misty Step? It doesn't target an area, it targets him.
They're already latched on to go with him.
Do they go with him? It does. You think?
He can use his action to make a strength check, otherwise he's still restrained.
If it targets
He can still
area,
teleport.
then he could Misty Step out of the area.
Yeah, I mean, he tried, so, but it's not gonna...
yeah, he can still move.
And the Firebolt...
He's restrained.
So the Misty Step wouldn't allow him to move because he's restrained?
No, he could still Misty Step. It wouldn't stop that.
He just said he could still move, and I said no, he can't move because he's restrained. But Misty Step isn't using your move.
That's
what. Okay. I was gonna say, wait a second, that I need to read the rule on that. But Firebolt, and he is a 2. He gets 2 of them. So the first one, Firebolt, twang, at disadvantage because he is restrained.
He gets 2, or it's at a higher level. Normally when you Firebolt.
Oh no, I'm sorry, he gets 2d.
Yeah,
2d damage.
Whatever.
Sorry, 2d damage. So you take 2d10.
Oh, well, there you go. And he broke the restraint because I broke concentration.
Nice. He's like, and that's all he could do. Wait, he's still got his movement, right? I think he's gonna.
Now he does. Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
restrained.
I think he's just gonna kind of like get like a little bit behind the stump there, like just get settled in. Because he misty step there. He didn't really stand there yet, so now he's getting his feet settled in. Unforgiving, thoughtful Chortle is one of the guys up top here, and I think he's gonna try to get down into the combat a little bit. So he's gonna kind of go in and make his way down, and he pops out over here somewhere as his full movement. Kind of in the back there, a little bit behind the tree there. So he's kind of got a little cover as he comes running out. Unique Grin climbs out on this log, and he kind of walks up to the top up here, and he looks down. He's got his little sling out. Eleazar, you're still like prone on the ground, right? You're like down here, kind of, sort of. He looks down and he sees this big robot thing. How far away? Hey, what's going on? Thanks for the follow, SMHNY, SMH New York. What's up? Thank you for the follow. And this Cobalt's going to take his little sling and try to hit Vorn, because wouldn't you if you were a Cobalt? What the hell is this thing? So he's like, what does it keep giving me? Pack tactics. Stupid spike pit trap? I guess.
Yeah, because he's pit counts. Make the pits non-hostile, and then it should
Yeah,
give it
can
to
you
him.
make them neutral?
I can make them no faction.
Then it won't count for pack tactics.
Where's the other one? Where's the other one in the trap? Oh, there it is. In the combat tracker. All right, so he still missed anyways. With advantage, you had little Cobalt. Enormous handlebar mustache. Didn't he get attacked already or something? He is going to give El Cobalt Chieftain the help action, I guess. Paige.
All right, so she's going to blast out at the wizard.
Oh, the wizard.
Damn.
And then she's going to step back 10 feet.
Get behind for. All right, this guy is gonna hop down. And kind of come running down the log, hopping and jumping through around his friends and stuff, taking his full dash to come running down the log. He's got some kind of stuff he's carrying, jingling, making all kinds of noise as he comes down, and he's making all kinds of funny sounds, you know, like that. All right, so this guy's gonna come flying. He's gonna come flying out this direction, but he is also up. We're gonna say like 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's gonna try to do the old sling bullet on Vorn. Oh, I finally hit Vorn with something. For ding! 4 points of damage. Dang! Juku!
All right. I'm up to there. And from there, I've got a pretty clear view of the wizard. Why not?
Oh yeah, he's kind of a little bit behind a branch or something, but
Sorry.
are you
So I am going to use my point of inspiration. And I am going to upcast Guiding Bolt.
yeah, it's a -2 just behind that.
Okay. 2.
With advantage, you're
Roll.
pretty sure to hit. Boom! It's probably gonna blast him off of the. Yeah, it blasts him off as he goes. He hits the back wall, and you can see him slide down and fall into the bushes back there.
Cobalt brains.
And all
As
the
a
Cobalts
bonus
looking.
action,
Oh, he still gets to go.
I'm going to move my spiritual weapon over here, and he's going to smack this trapsmith.
Like the back of his legs as he's hopping down this
Yep.
log. Whack! He didn't have him targeted or something, but
What? Oh, right.
a 21 definitely hit him. But
I had the spiritual weapon targeting him.
there you go. Alright, for some reason you've got Vorn targeted. I don't know why. Clear that for you. Eleazar.
All right, so I was climbing up along this log, trying not to fall off. And I get side swiped by this arrow and fall dead. Did I see who shot me?
Oh yeah, he saw the chieftain up top that's got 2 Cobalts in front of him, protecting him, shot you right in the neck with an arrow that's got full of poison.
All right, so I am going to.
I mean, you can't quite
Make
see
a-
him now until you like stand up and all that jazz. And this
Wisdom
Cobalt
DC.
is not technically on that log. He's up in the air.
Right, he's flying. All right,
Yeah,
so I'm going as fast as I can to the chieftain. So, however, I need
Alright,
to
so
do to
let's
move that
see.
with this terrain.
510 to get up there. 15. And then
Didn't mean to hit
there's a
that.
guy in
Sorry.
your way. The
So is he
trapsmith
on
guy.
the trapsmith on the log?
Yeah, he's running down the log.
Okay, so I'm going to bash into him and push him off the log
Gonna give him
using
the
my
shove.
inspiration. So he can use his strength or his dex to.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely try his dex check. 14. Yes, he's like hop. He like hops over. You're trying to push him off, and your movement comes to a screeching halt. Do you have an extra attack? I think the shove action is
Yeah,
actually
I do. It takes up. No, we
One
talked
attack.
about it. It only takes 1 attack.
Oh, the
But
shell is 1.
I don't care. I'm just going to keep going. So I will take the attack of opportunity.
You can't move through his square.
I have to go through a square to get to the chieftain. I can't jump
Yeah.
down or anything else.
Well, you
Okay,
could.
and
Yeah,
I'll
you
attack
could.
them then.
Wait. Hold on. You could jump down behind the log and then run into the building that's behind there. If you can envision that, there's some kind of doorway, and then try to make your way up inside the building up there.
Yes, that's what I would do.
But there's no way you're going to get there this round.
Okay.
Okay, so you jump down and you make your way off into the building.
Okay.
Chick Turban. Where's this guy at? Oh, it's
Right in
one of
front
those
of the-
guys. Yeah, he's helping protect the chieftain up there. Juku.
So I am going to bonus action move his spiritual weapon again. There. And I am to smack the chief back of his head with it. Minimum damage. And then as a spell, good. So what kind of minuses if I were to make an attack roll again?
I mean, those Cobalts are really trying to protect him. I would say -5.
-5.
I mean, they've been
Well, in
taking their actions to protect him, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, I'm just going to go ahead and turn on Spirit Guardian.
The lawnmower. I got the weed eater out.
And I've seen some of the traps kind of head over this way. Watched Eleazar fall in, come out, fall in. So
Yeah, not the guy flying. Yeah, those 2 guys are in effect for sure right now. Clar.
All right, so Clark's going to take his cloak and activate it and fly. And he's going to like 60
That's
feet.
a daily, isn't it?
What, the fly?
Using
Every
the cloak.
Let's see. When they disappear, you can't use them again for 1d12 hours, and it's been way more than 12 hours.
Oh, no, that's kind of weird that they do 1d12 hours. Usually it's a short or long rest or something, you know, but okay. That is definitely a weird item. And that's out of the DMG, huh?
Yeah. So he's gonna go flying. And he's gonna go up to right there.
This Cobalt's like in a little window back there. He's got his head sticking out, and you come and land on the a part of
perch.
a branch that's out of the tree. You land right next to him.
All right. And I think that's all he can do because the wings was an action. Bonus action. What can I do as a bonus action? I have something. I will hide.
From who?
I don't know. From the guy sticking his head out.
Thing's right there next to you. You're like, what do you put your hands over his eyes or something? How do you hide from him?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so
No,
this
I put
trap
the
guy
cloak over
gets
my eyes.
nailed by these
Blue
little
shells.
flying turtles. And what is all this stuff this guy's got? Uh, huh. I'm reading through his stuff he's got. Ah, cool. So he is going to, he pulls, or he kind of already had this device in his hand already. And he pulls it out and throws it down at Juku.
Breath really.
What's that?
I'll hold my breath really quick just in.
Yeah, just in case. Ah. Uh, um, yeah, fortunately, we don't use the tables anymore, so a fumble is just a miss. But it would have been hilarious because he would have hit his ally next to him with with the thing instead. Damn it! But he doesn't like this freaking flying turtle crap, so he's gonna back up this log. 5, 10, 15, 20, and kind of start up like he was, climbing up the other way, uh, getting away from the flying
Okay.
turtles. And what's the range of that sphere? 20
15 feet.
feet? 15?
15. So
Okay, yeah,
if he were in a square, one more, he'd be out of.
you don't have one more square. He's got a double to get up there, and it speeds 30. Yeah, no, he can't. So he's still in it, but the flying guys and the chieftain are not in your reach just yet.
Yeah, I don't have them.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And that's that guy's turn. As he fumbled his little thing he was gonna do. Smedley.
I see him trying to get out of the turtles. I'm going to see that he doesn't do that. Casting as a bonus action, first level ensnaring strike.
And just -2 to hit him, because he's kind of behind some branches and stuff up there. He's like on the backside trying to climb up onto that. Wouldn't have mattered. It's the night of fumbles tonight. What is that, the fourth or fifth one? So,
I have a second shot.
yeah, if we would have been using the thing, you would have dislocated your shoulder and you wouldn't have had a second shot. A 14 is a hit. Doing 15 points of damage as you shoot this guy in the back. Thud! Like through his backpack and stuff.
But wait, there's more. And he made his save. All right, that's that.
And, like your vines and stuff kind of rip part of his backpack and shit, but he kind of moves
A
out of
little
the
bit,
area.
yeah. He shrugged it off. No damage, no restraint.
All right. So the chieftain. He's gonna step back into the building back there, out of sight.
Into Eleazar's waiting arms.
Well, not quite yet, but yes, that's the general idea. So that's what he does. And this guy is trying to drop on Vorn again. Missing Vorn with a rock. Unique grin.
Nice.
Burst into turtle flames. I don't know what that looks like, but and falls
Just
on the
pummeled
ground
into a
and
fine mush.
oh well, he hops up on the log over here and he sees Juku down there at the bottom, and he's gonna chuck a sling at him, or a bullet at him, not the sling. The sling probably wouldn't hurt that bad, I don't think. It would just like
He's welcome to try.
hit you in the face. So you get hit with this leather strap, and it does. For some reason, there was a rock in it, and it does 4 points of damage. Vorn.
No way. He broke Spirit Guardian. It's 4 hit points of the rock.
Can he move?
Can who?
There. Dang.
Yeah. Vorn? Oh, that way.
This keeps being weird. Just want to get up adjacent to this neat anchor beard.
Yeah, that's perfect, because he releases the trap that he has set up there that he's been waiting to release since last round, which is this one. As a big spiked log comes flying down out of the tree towards Vorn. And
So Warren's gonna grab it and smack him with it.
well, let's see if Vorn can get out of the way of it. He does not, so it slams into Vorn right into his chest, doing 10 points of damage, and Vorn is knocked prone. I don't think he has any resistance to being knocked prone or anything like that. So, yeah, this huge, like, 500-pound log just comes with spikes on it, just comes whoosh, like Predator kind of thing, slams into Vorn, knocks him. Vorn is like, pink, and Vorn just kind of goes, and falls prone. And that was a reaction, a readied action. So Vorn, what did he move? 5, 10,
He moved 25 feet.
15? 25?
Oh,
What's it?
yeah, it was 20 or 25, I forget. But so he doesn't have enough to stand up. But he's going to use his action to stand.
Yeah, exactly what this guy would have said. As he pulls out his dagger and like tries to stab Vorn with it. He like, jumps down on Vorn and starts stabbing at his shin or whatever that's there, and hits Vorn with his dagger, piercing into Vorn's, basically scratching his armor a little bit because he's got so many hit points. I think this one's going to come swooping down and land next to and attempt to do the same thing with his dagger on Vorn. They're like swarming Vorn. Oh, double crits. And this one starts like jabbing his dagger at like Vorn's eye, you know, like
Hold on. I'm gonna see him and use a reaction because Vorn is within 30 feet of me. I am going to use Sentinel at Death's Door. Not that it really be necessary, but that crit turns into a normal hit.
Huh, cool.
Nice.
Let
That's
me.
fancy.
Can I just get a regular hit on him then? Let's see. No.
Yeah,
Do I have
roll
to
it 10
keep?
times.
I have to keep
No, I
rolling
think
10
that
times.
just once is enough.
Oh, that's
You
true.
should be able to just roll the
That's
damage.
true. Yeah, that's true. For 6 points of damage instead of 10, right? Probably. And that's it for him. Paige.
All right, so she's gonna slide over here and blast both of them with some acid.
Acid love. Here we can get rid of that. I think you guys know
Okay.
where these traps are too, so
Right.
let's just get rid of them too. They both succeeded?
And then she's gonna slide up a little bit more.
Um, yeah, I think he's gonna also, I mean, they're Cobalts, right? Gang pile on the robot! Gang pile on the robot! As he also lands somewhere on the ground over here next to Vorn. Tries to stab him with his dagger. Alright, this guy also goes into the building. So this guy tries to stab Clar that's trying to hide?
Go, go.
Right? Wait, I don't have pack tactics. I missed it anyways. Eleazar! Alright, so you come running in to the building, and we're gonna move these guys up high on the map, so I can show them, but let me set this up. All right, so Eleazar, you come running into the building, and there's some rickety like steps and ladders that lead up. But you last round you started up the ladders because you can hear them up high, and you can kind of get a sense of where they're at. So this round, you come finish your move up the ladder, and you see the chieftain. He's only like 15 feet ahead of you. You want to move and engage him in melee? Is that what you want to do?
I do, yes.
All right, so yeah, so you can get right up to the chieftain in melee. He does already have his bow put away, and but he hasn't had a chance to draw out a melee weapon yet. As you come running up, but he does have a shield up, and the shield's got like spikes and stuff on it.
All right, well, I'm going to use my Morning Star to...
Oh, and there's another winged cobalt coming in behind him.
Oh, I'm still prone. Dadgummit.
A 5 plus. That's probably a hit. Hold on one second. Let
14.
me. What's the chieftain's armor class? No, that's a miss. It bounces off of his studded leather.
Well, he's gonna try it again.
All right, as a reaction, you slam into this chieftain, and he flips his shield around, and a spike shoots out of the shield, and as you do damage, the shield spike does damage to you.
Alright, and then I'm going to use my action surge and attack him 2 more times.
Yeah, he only has one reaction though, so he can't do that shield spike thing again. Oh, that was almost a crit. This is a tough little
Wow,
cobalt.
he's not even half done. Alright, well, Eleazar's dead.
Maybe. The Norbus handlebar. Oh, that's the one that came in. He's going to come flying up and try to stab Eleazar with his dagger, and he will get pack tactics this time, which is a miss. How's a 19? Oh, you got your shield out. Clar.
So Clar is going to use point inspiration. You get the advantage, right?
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, he'll use that on the needed jumps and dagger stabby. Bastard.
Oh, that's enough to. Wait, it didn't do your. Apply your sneak attack.
Because of the fancy ability thing. The second plate, that's what it is.
It's not coded as a finesse weapon, maybe.
It's the ability itself.
So yeah, Clar just like grabs a hold of this Cobalt and just like slits his throat and throws him down out of the window, and he falls to the ground. Thud.
And then he's going to fly over here. And then bonus action dagger the Sheik Turban one.
You guys would actually be like here, both of you.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Smedley.
All right. Can I see the winged Cobalt attacking Eleazar?
No, they're inside that building.
Okay. Then
You can see like Clar and the winged Cobalt on the ledge where they just were fighting.
all right, let's give Clar a hand.
All right, yeah. So this guy lands right next to, or a couple of feet away from Juku. Thud under the bushes. His little turtles pelt it as it enters. Still twitching.
The trap smith too.
That's 2 that fall to the ground. Thud, thud. And
That's all I have.
Eleazar, you have been purchased a potion of greater healing by Matakiri Cheater in chat. The CHITC.
Yay.
Healer in the chat.
Awesome, thank you.
You can be a sorcerer healer in this campaign because you got party chat rewards. That's a pretty crappy roll though. Gang pile on Vorn. Gang pile on Vorn. Chippity way. Chippity way. All right.
All right, so you guys see some of the wounds on Vorn magically start repairing itself as he slashes. These 2 that say 30 feet are still adjacent.
Yeah,
though,
they're
right?
they're all down there.
Is that like Iron Man nano healing armor?
Like the My Little Giant or whatever. The bolt just. You remember the bolt kept getting all the way back? Iron Giant, that was it. Not My Little Giant.
Why does he have disadvantage? Oh, he's still prone too. Dang it.
He's still
I
hit
didn't
though.
put it on him.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, that was part of
trap,
the trap. Let me take it off
Yeah.
of him. There you go.
Still hit.
Yep. So Dwarf's just like. He like squishes a little cobalt, like. Doesn't he have 2 attacks?
He does. I'm trying to clear the. It won't let me clear targets. I'll just drag it. All right, Paige.
Let me hold on. Let me clear the combat tracker a little bit for you guys there. All right, Paige. She's got plenty of targets.
None of them are adjacent to each other.
For the acid, yeah, that's true.
Oh, there we go. Let me check this. That's 5 feet of the point where the ice explodes. Okay, so she can't do that. All right, so she's just going to Scorching Ray. Let's kill a couple of these guys.
Yeah, she has really no. The one on the far side, maybe because of Vorn, but she could easily move around and hit him, though. Crazed demeanor. Jeez.
Boy, she's rolling terrible. All right, so she's gonna hit him a 3rd time.
No, she's not.
All right.
Ooh. The chieftain gets to go. So he pulls out a short sword and comes at Eleazar. See if he can hit with it. Why does he have? Oh, he's got pack tactics, so he does hit. This thing is also coated with some poison. As Eleazar goes down. he's going to turn and look. And 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm doing math in my head in my imaginary room inside that building. Yeah, he can get back to the window. And multi-attack, he can take his second attack on another target, right? As he stabs at Clar. Oh, wait, let me give the save to Eleazar. See if he's poisoned. Nope. And tries to stab Clar through the little balcony thing.
Oh, uncanny dodge if I need to.
Nope. He like jabs the side of the wall. And,
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
All right, that's all he can do. Juku.
All right, Juku wants to move into the building. Can he make it in just on his regular move? If not, he'll take the dash action to get in. Liaison.
You can get into the building, but you gotta. Are you trying to get upstairs where the fighting's going on?
I just need to be able to see Eleazar.
Eleazar inside the building. Yeah, you're gonna have to dash to see him.
That's fine.
Okay.
So I will dash to where I
You can
see
dash right up
Eleazar.
to him, pretty much.
Okay, perfect. And then I use my bonus action to pray to Ubtao and use my Circle of Mortality feature, upcasting Healing Word. So I will heal max amount as I heal him 21 hit points.
Nice.
21? Nice. What's
the
that feature from?
It's a grave cleric.
Oh, the
thing.
grave, that's right, yeah.
So when somebody's dead, your healing spells do maximum.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Otherwise, you have.
You've been waiting for somebody to be unconscious for a while,
Yeah,
right?
when it comes up, it's great.
When you say dead, you mean unconscious, right? Not at 0.
At 0 hit
Right,
points, yeah.
Yeah. Not dead.
Not 3 failed deaths.
Yeah. Unforgiving Chortle. Where's this guy at? Oh, well, you know what? Gang pile on Vorn. They're all like trying to stab at Vorn and stuff, and pack tactics, ganging up on him, and that's all they're doing is making that clanging noise.
Start a band. Got the drum beat down.
All right, Vorn.
All right, so he heals and goes to smacking.
Estimate to New York if it's an advantage to Clar.
That's IRL, Steve.
And Vorn's just like smushing these guys. Paige.
All right, so she's going to try to get this guffaw. Oh, wait, there's 2 that are together. Never mind.
Some acid love. Oh, one succeeds, one fails. She kills one of them.
Nice.
Melts his face off.
As Vorn slams into it, this acid sprays on him. It just burns and sizzles and eats into his skull.
Smedley.
Looks like we're running out of targets. All right, unforgiving.
Yeah, you can
thoughtful
see
foe.
like Juku, from your perspective, like run into the building, and you can hear like the building shaking as Juku's running up the steps and stuff, because he weighs like 500 pounds or something. He's like, because you get the sense that he's up in the top of the building somewhere.
I can't see either of those other targets up there, the chieftain or the winged cobalt.
You can see the chieftain, but Clar is directly in front of him, but he would have a -2 to hit him. The chieftain.
No, I'm gonna pick one of the ones off of Vorn.
You blast him off of Vorn, like he falls into the bushes. But you're out of ammo.
Oh, am I? All right, I go to raise it to shoot the last guy and realize my
It's like
quiver's
makes a
empty.
funny sound. You're like, oh shit.
Blink, or I was like, shit. Okay. Well, then I am out of ammo. I have one quiver left in my backpack.
You're shooting bolts, aren't you?
Yeah, and I keep
There's
recovering
a
half, but I figure ones that I shoot from when we're airborne, I don't get those back.
yeah, and you just shot one of those guys. You could run over. You got movement. You could move over there and pull it out of him real quick.
Pull a Hawkeye.
I have a backup weapon. I have a short bow.
Plus, we have a bunch in the airship, but
Yeah.
and Eleazar has a crap ton. He even has special ones too.
Handlebar mustache. Oh, this guy is in the room. Yeah. So he's gonna fly over and try to smack Juku, but does Juku? Oh, he's not concentrating on that shit no more. So he tries to stab Juku because Eleazar is like still prone, laying on the ground, barely blinking. Oh, and he gets through Juku's shell. He's like, he like jabs his dagger in like between the shell and the flesh, and it wedges it in a little bit for 5 points of damage. Eleazar, you like laying on the ground and you look up and Juku's like, you almost dead, are you?
He's got one little turtle floating around him now.
And the turtle's like all lazy looking, like.
Alright, so I'm going to stand up and sort of pat Eleazar on the shoulder. Thank Utal for me. And that's not my voice at all, but I'm dead and crazed and cursed. So he moves up to the chieftain and keeps attacking the chieftain.
Yeah, you could easily turn and do that. And Gorgio, I imagine Juku more like Mogwai, or what was the guy from Uguay?
Oh, yeah.
Does he go, oh? It was that extension that was messing with the whisper window too.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, so I get up, and again, I've barely recognized Juku being there as I move up, and just this crazed look in his eye just slams into him twice.
Yeah, that's chieftain's not looking too good.
And Juku is going to follow up and move his spiritual weapon over just a little bit.
You have to see your target to use the spiritual weapon, right? So
yeah, I want to go
yeah,
up.
you have to like pull the spiritual weapon like through the wall into the room, and then you can
It was
attack
already
him in the
up there.
doorway.
I didn't take the spiritual weapon with me when I went up. It was already up there. I attacking him.
No,
I
I'm
just left
saying
it there.
you can, but you got to pull the spiritual weapon into the room with you guys, and then you can turn it and attack him in the doorway. So it's
Yeah.
kind of it's in the room now.
Yep.
And you have me targeted.
Oh yeah, don't hit him. Yeah, there you go.
Uktau giveth and Uktau taketh away.
Yeah. And smack this guy upside.
That's a hit.
Yeah. And then he's going to, as his action,
He fails. 5 points of damage. Clar.
Caller, he looks at Eleazar and says, "Sorry, not sorry," as he goes for the kill.
you have advantage.
I do. Thank you, IRL Steve.
He throws his shield up and it misses, and you can see like twist the shield and you like see this spike kind of pop out of it. Go ahead with your second attack.
Oh, there we go.
And you crit. But before you roll damage, his spike flies out and hits you. It does 4 points of damage as you do how much damage with your crit?
A lot.
That was a perfect setup for my ability too.
It was.
I have an
Wow.
ability that if I go right before Clar, I can give one enemy vulnerability to all damage. And get his sneak attack.
Yeah, that would be great. And then he's going to kind of shrug and then fly this way. And then that will be his turn.
As you fly, this guy is just trying to drill Vorn. He looks over at Clar as Clar comes down through the bushes and tries to stab Vorn still. He doesn't have
The
pack
crazed
tactics
bird.
anymore, but he's by himself. And he's like, I'll get the kill! I'll get the kill! I'll become Trap Maker! As he stabs Vorn for 6 points of damage. And Vorn's like armor just kind of starts melding back together again. He's like, nyeh, nyeh. He's crazed. He's crazed. Eleazar, this Cobalt's eyes just get big as his chieftain dies, and you can see he lifts his top lips up and he growls at you.
So you see
smack him in
Eleazar's
the
eyes
face.
clear up, and he's much more defensive as he brings his shield up, starts fighting again.
He's like, swap! He killed this Cobalt. He like sticks to your what is he? Morning Star. You're like, get off of me, and you fling him out the window.
And I'm just gonna stand there and catch my breath for a minute. Second wind.
Second wind. Born.
All right, so he heals some more. If it wasn't for the log, he'd be just fine. As it is, he's still healing more than he's taking damage each round.
The log was pretty funny though. Whoosh.
And little Ewoks and the AT-ATs.
Yeah, that's kind of what it reminded me of a little bit. Nice hit. Vorn's like, Grabs a hold of this Cobalt, starts squeezing him, and then just wrings his little neck, throws him on the ground. He dies. You guys get the Eld.
Level up.
Level up.
Nasty little buggers.
Yeah, no shit.
That was nice. I always like when they have the different ones. It reminds me of 4th edition. When you got the trap builder and the wizard and the ranged.
I'm always
It's
for
nice.
monsters having variants and being one-off oddball things.
All right, so a nice little Cobalt encounter for you guys at the edge of this town. This looks like it might have been like the like a barracks or something at one time for troops or something. But this is, you're actually looking at the inside of the building for the most part, except for where Juku and Eleazar are. But you do find some Cobalt loot up here, which is an encompassing of 100 gold pieces each, so 500 gold pieces worth of miscellaneous stuffs that I'm just making into gold. And you also each get a roll on the magical item table B chart. So I am going to push that table to you guys if you don't have it already. Well, people are rolling on it, so I think everyone's got it handy. Does anyone need it? No?
I need it. I don't have it any longer.
I accidentally rolled on it twice.
Where do I have it? I have it right. Table magical B to Smed. And we'll take your first roll, whatever that was.
Yeah.
Inventory.
You don't need to give me the item because I already have one.
Yeah, I'm just getting to that. All right, so a lantern of revealing Clar.
Nice.
How many of those do we have now?
Dust of sneezing,
Oh,
you already
wow.
need. Potion of growth. Was that your second one? Yeah, you don't need that one. Potion of water breathing.
I have one of those already.
Oh, I just threw it in there. I'll take it out. Unless you're going to give it to somebody else. And the ammunition table, +1.
Yeah, I'll give it to somebody else. It just needs to be identified.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I gotta learn how to spell ammunition. A-M-M. It is is 5 sling bullets +1. Makes sense that these Cobalts would have that.
There you go. And I'll
I
give
sling.
Smedley. You want? I'll hand you a
Some crossbow
quiver
bolts.
of bolts.
And let me put
I'll
the
take that.
I have alchemical bolts, which you can put a potion into and shoot it with holy water or acid if you want, or healing. I also have smoke bolts, which will cause a 5-foot area of smoke after it hits. And I have fire bolts, which do 1 point of fire damage, and light things on fire if you want to light things on fire.
Why
So if you
can't
ever
I
want
give
some, let me know.
5 coins to a party of 5? Oh, there's 6 of you. Oh,
That was a
the
good show.
legendary is in there. That's why. I have to do it by 6. There you guys go. So, Smedley got the crossbow bolts he needs. I can delete the rest of these.
Yes.
And who's taking the potion?
Yeah, I left it for whoever wants it.
Who needs a potion of water breathing?
I'll take that. I don't breathe water.
There you go.
It's good. It's a good parlor trick. Next time you're in a tavern, you can bet somebody.
So, what'd you guys think of the combination of the two maps to kind of make it?
I like that.
That was cool. Very, very nice. I like it. I'm gonna steal that idea. I
Gives
just
you
gotta find the right map.
kind of a three-dimensional feel sometimes, to it,
Yeah, it's easy to lose that when you're just top.
Yeah, if I just had
Three-dimensional.
the map, like the walls and stuff, we would have lost that elevation and that shooting down at you guys and flying down at you. We would have lost that feeling, I think. And the distance is either you were in range or you weren't in range, I mean, 30 to 60 feet, the whole place is within 50 feet of one another. The whole building is, so. So yeah, there we go. A session of Jungles and of Chult in the Wraps. There is a possibility next session that you guys do level. So give that some thought, because you guys got a couple more encounters, and then you'll get to your milestone. But tomorrow night over on Rob's channel, I will be DMing Lost Mine of Phandelver. And there's his information right there. It's at 9 Eastern over on Rob's channel, Lost Mine of Phandelver. A couple of these guys are playing over there. It's pretty good, fun times. And then Sunday, All Things Fantasy Grounds, also on Rob's channel, where I help co-host. Basically, just hang out and bullshit and talk about Fantasy Grounds and stuff. And then Tuesday, Princes of the Apocalypse back here at 8 o'clock Eastern on my channel. Thursday, I will be playing on Marbania's channel. But Friday, instead of Jungles of Chult, we flip-flop every week, and Matakuri will be DMing Empire of the Ghouls 1 week from today right here, where I will be showing the player's side of Empire of the Ghouls. And yes, it is a different campaign setting, so it's not Forgotten Realms, it's Midgard. It is still D&D 5e, and it's a lot of undead. Lots of undead.
Now, do we know what people are doing on the 24th and the 31st?
The 24th is what is that? That's Friday. Yeah, well, let's not do the 24th or the 31st. I think we're going to skip both of those.
Okay.
So yeah, no Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve for D&D. I will be getting packed up to go to my mom's, and then I don't know what I'm doing New Year's Eve, but I know I'm not going to sit at the house all night. I think I'm going to just go somebody's house.
Coming to Chicago.
You're going to Chicago again?
Yeah, I'm going up to Chicago for New Year's.
That's tempting.
We booked a hotel suite downtown for New Year's Eve.
Ooh, sweet.
Nice. Yeah, come up to Chicago. We can go to the Drake.
Go to the Drake. I don't feel like going nowhere with all this COVID shit. I'm a little nervous. I get my booster on next Friday, so a week from today. So maybe if I get froggy. But that's it for us. Is there anybody? Let's just end it. Let's just say goodnight. Thank all you guys out there in chat that are hanging out, that are lurking and stuff. If you're not a follower,
Appreciate the help, chat.
Yeah, please hit the follow button so you can at least hang out. And if you're not a subscriber over on my YouTube, scroll down there and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 100 so I can get rid of that long URL that I got there. It's like too long.
It's huge.
Yeah, but thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you guys around. We'll see ya. Goodbye.